All right, guys, welcome. It is good to be back. Sorry for my brief tardiness. Was having some issues with Restream. Then I realized I don't even need to change the title, as it's still the same as earlier this week. But yeah, it is round 2 of GT Europe. I was off last week on vacation, not paying attention, so I don't know if we split up last week, but pretty exciting that the European division has grown so much so that we need a split. We've got Pro-Ams in this split. Rookies going on at the same time right now in another division. I don't believe that one will be broadcasted. Yeah, some exciting stuff. Other exciting news, it's a double sprint weekend. So these guys will be doing 2 much shorter races. Kind of a double-edged sword. Obviously, if you make a mistake, still time to bounce back and bring it around, make up for it in the second race. But also, if you, have an amazing race, it's only half points. But some exciting stuff nonetheless. We are on board with Nathan Smythe-Adams right now. Getting just about ready. No, he's well underway onto this. He's about halfway through his first flyer. Not sure. That might have been flirting with track limits there. I think he got away with it, though it did look like all fours were off the track, but I think he was on the curb, so I think he's still good. Double check my audio. Boom, boom. All right, and oh yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up the chat on something else. I can't get signed into Restream, so I can't for sure get our chat docs going. Oh no, it doesn't go until we're live. Nope, now it'll let me sign in. That is so bizarre. That is so bizarre. Everything should be working good in a second here. It might be a little laggy. Sorry about this, my computer's a little much. Nope. Still not gonna let me sign in with Google. So yeah, we'll have to pull up our chats on another, I guess, device. Got some new names for sure. Quadrini. Don't recognize that from last season, but he's up in P1 right now. So good from him. Let me throw on autopilot for you while I try and figure out this chat issues I'm having. Sorry about that, guys. There you go. Want to make sure I get this at least going by race time. Adams moved up to P2. Granes. Recognize that name in P1. Smythe Adams. Granes, recognize them from last season. Quadrini is a newcomer for sure. Still trying to get signed in, but I'm just looking at the timing tower now. Top 8 within a second of each other, less than a second of each other. That's exciting for sure. Should be some tight racing. I would say it's pretty tight all the way through. There isn't really a significant drop-off, and this is only everybody's first lap as well. Why won't this let me log in? freaking captures, man. They'll be like, select the ones with the motorcycles, but it'll be like one motorcycle that takes up 6 squares. Well, that's definitely not our password. Let's see how things are going. The gears turn a little bit. You can hear those gears turning on that Aston Martin by Hill, sitting in 6th place, currently just under half a second behind P1. Not bad. Ooh, a GTR on track with, I believe that's Yuri Howling. Digging that, digging that. Looks like a lot of Ferraris, at least in this lower half of the grid right now. Ironic that it's IMOLA. Well, that's why that's working. So it's got to be this one. Nope, neither of them will let me sign in. I don't know what the hell's going on. Double check, make sure we're live. Okay, yeah, we are live. How did I get the other windows up again? I can do that. I don't mind doing that. Docs, chat. Set docs. And nope, did not help. This could become a big problem. Okay, if this kicks me off, I'll sign right back in and get going again. Just bear with me, guys. Okay, Docs. Chat. Run some race. Now look at these captchas. Ha! Ha! Richard, the password, you were wrong. The password was not what you said it was. All right, guys, I'm in here. I got chat. I got Kit, Twitch. I got YouTube. We out here. We got the chat up and running. All right. Let's see how we're going now. Let's get ACC back up on the correct monitor. And bada bing, bada boom. All right, so we got Quadrini with the 145 with half a minute left in qualifying. Right behind him, though, Granes, less than a 10. Gotta take it off autopilot. I can run us through here. Oh, no, I don't. I'll just pull this up. Yo. So you got Quadrini with a 145, Granes less than a 10, Angel just over a 10, C. Jones still just over a 10, Nino just under 3/10, Smite Adams half a second. Look at this, and we can jump all the way down to Troyer in 13th place before we get to over a second. This is going to be a great race, folks. Sorry, I was messing around with my chat for so long, but glad I was able to get it figured out before the actual race started. This looks like it's going to be intense. Currently on board with Angel, sitting in P4. He is on a valid lap, but I'm just looking at how close behind he is, whoever that is in front of him. I do not think he is improving. And he is not. He's almost a full second off. He's bailing out. He's realized it. Let's see if we can hop on board with this man here. David Hill. 3/10 up as he crosses the line. See what that will improve. Up into P8. Couple guys behind him still yet to get to finish, it looks like. Oh, just one. Who we got here? Down in P30. Olditsiev. That is a fun name. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. He improves one position. I will throw up the intermission, and we will be right back, guys.
line, go, go, go.
Oh my gosh, that's wow. Wow, I was given some man. I'm frustrated. I was muted there. I just commentated, cursed those guys so bad. That was some very nice driving too. Thank you for letting me know. There's no you couldn't hear me. But oh man, that's embarrassing. At least we got plenty of time and a whole nother race left. Yeah, also you didn't hear me, but I am pretty sure something messed up with my loading of awesome sim racing deliveries, so I'm going to resync them right now. And during the intermission between races, I will leave the server and come back, and then we'll at least have all deliveries for the second event. So my apologies there. But yeah, these guys are giving us some great racing so far. I could see, based on the timetables, it looked like that. It looked like it was going to be that way, though it does look like Granes and Quadrini are in a league of their own. I don't know if there was a little bit of an incident. I don't see Smythe Adams, so... there must have been something must have happened. Let's see, Smythe Adams is 87. Let's take a look, fam. No pressure, so it looks like he just loses it. Ooh. Oh. I thought he was going to get away with it. Kind of turned him around and... Oh my God, my nose is bleeding. I'll be right back, guys. All right, there we go. Double check, make sure everything's still working. Yep, okay, cool. Let's find some action out on track. Here is a nice cluster. Really got it going all. Everybody's keeping it nice and tight except for 431, who's having a lonely race right now. Got some of that proper So we've got Lara in the McLaren, and that's Abelstead. That's your boy Abelstead trying to find a way around, getting caught up by Hill, who's definitely running with some damage, as you can see on that Aston. But Hill runs a little bit of wide there. The boys are gonna get side by side. Are they both gonna get around? Hill's not gonna go quietly. Little bit of contact. That's... I mean, I guess he didn't lose it. We'll see if the stewards punish him for that. My opinion... Trying to hold that line, is going to cost him too much time. But I mean, as I say this, I'm being proven wrong. Of course, he did kind of get a little bit of nudge from the back there. You can see Smythe Adams recovering from his damage. Or, well, I mean, he's still with the damaged car, but trying to do a recovery drive. Remember, he was up in P3, so he should definitely be looking to get by. As we see, who is that in the background making a splendid move? And the BMW trying to find a way around. Germani. Really trying to find a way around Smythe Adams. And then you've got Soda behind him as well, kind of taking a peek. See, Germani running a little bit of wide. That's definitely going to compromise him down this straight here. You would think the McLaren behind him would be gobbling him up, but he's not able to make anything come of it. Taking an update on our leaders, Granes and Quadrini. Pulling a Verstappen, but it's a Verstappen duo, so this is nice because there's, you know, there's excitement. Got to keep him honest. see elsewhere on the track. What do we got going down? These guys are towards the back of the grid, but they still can get some time. On board with Hutchinson, who has a Capsy, who has 15 seconds in time penalties. So that's going to be super unfortunate. It is a tight track. It's a sprint. It's mixed class as far as AM and pro penalties, and if you can avoid them, is how much is AC? Oh, hey, we got hella chats in here. Wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. ACC is usually, I know it's really cheap. It's definitely not more than $30 on any platform. Think at 40, says Richard. Wow, my nose does not even begin to slow down bleeding. And yeah, it does go on sale all the time. Pretty reasonably priced DLCs as well, which you'll want to get. But it is a hoot for sure. Hop on board here. Let's see what we got here. Chase Jones, Mineo and Troyer, and a nice little cluster here. Oh, there's a Force Blonde fan in the chat. Let me find him for you. Oh, I just saw him. Where'd he go? There he is. P15. I think he started 16 or maybe even 18. He started in P16, so he has gained one position so far. I'm going to be honest, guys. I have no idea if there's a pit window in the sprint race. I mean, it would be weird because they're so short, but also kind of fun. You know, having a pit just kind of spices strategies up for sure. Granes and Quadrini still battling it out, but Granes does looking like he's getting a little bit of breathing room now. Certainly not enough to where he'd feel comfortable if there is a pit window, making a, because pit stops, you can gain and lose a ton of time. Let's try see if I can find some class action overtaking going on. I was on vacation, Richard, and also I figured there wasn't a bobber, one of those things called a pit window. There we go. Pretty quiet second half of this first sprint. Oh yeah, I got a lot of liveries to sync, so that was the issue. So I'll make sure I have these visible for us in the next round, or next sprint rather. Maybe some action in the back of the grid here. between Partes, Ulela, and Quinn. But again, everybody's kind of found their groove. Nobody should be struggling with tires unless they've, you know, had some major incident happen. I know it's finally stopped bleeding, thank God. It'd be hilarious to see someone run out of gas, but I doubt we'll see that. That's interesting. I think ACC says that was for position, or ACTV says that was for position. Oh yeah, it was. I don't know why I said howling was there for a second. Nice little overtake there. It's in the back of the oh my gosh, and he goes off. Hopefully he doesn't take anyone else with him. Nope. Good job, good job. Check up with our leaders. 8.5 minutes to go. Granes, comfortable. Quadrini, close enough to capitalize if Granes makes a mistake, but not putting him under any real pressure. Moving down the grid, we do have a nice bottleneck for P3. Troyer's been holding on to this all race since he took it from Smythe Adams. Chase Jones on the same team as Smythe Adams certainly will be looking to take it back. Let's get a fun camera angle for you guys. Especially these really skilled racers like Chase. It's always just so fun seeing how close they get and but still carry so much speed. Oh, and you can see in his rear view there. I think he saw him coming as well and maybe got a little defensive there. These boys giving us some good action here in the closing stages. These are all for position as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 of these cars are fancy, and they have a chance at third. And oh my gosh, we've got a spin from Mineo, who takes someone else out with them, but not terribly so. In fact, it'll still be Mineo is able to catch back up by this chicane. Maybe penalized for ruining the race, but that's going to be wonderful for Chase and Troyer, who now are certain, you know, can breathe. Minus the pressure they're putting one another under, of course. Yeah, and sorry for this frame rate. That's me not having the best computer and trying to download everybody's liveries at the same time. There's some great stuff there, though. Some exciting stuff. We've got some moves. It looks like being made a little bit further down. Oh, that could be a collision. Nope. Angel does a good job to avoid it. Angel was up in P3 for a while, I believe. P3, or maybe it was P4. I believe, yeah, it might have been P4. I'm not entirely sure, but he's been having a nice race today. See if we've got anything similar going on. 10 and 11 right here. Hill and Germani. Hill and that damaged Aston Martin. Germani at least with no visible damage. Saw him making some aggressive moves earlier on in the race as well. And as we move further down the grid, for 14th, 15th, 16th right here. You've got Forsblom, Sedlak, and Heyman. And a pretty close smattering behind them as well. If I can get a better there we get a better shot. You can see all those guys are going to be fighting for position as well. As someone goes off there, tough to judge corner. We're going to throw out an autopilot and let it catch the stuff I can't. Troyer and Jones, this is certainly what I am most interested in as we enter 4 minutes left in the race. The battle for that final spot on the podium. The best of the rest, as they call it. Troyer, I'm loving that livery too. It's nice. Subtle, but a good pink. Honestly, that might even just be a. Now I think about it, it's probably just a game. Because I don't have like anybody's livery synced. Chase Jones really putting him under pressure, though. Let's take a look here too. Let's see. Troyer's fastest lap is a 1:41.6. Chase's is a 1:41.5. So not much in it there pace-wise. Well, so Chase has been behind Troyer like the entire race as well, so it's not like he's been able to stretch his legs, so to speak. But I know these BSR guys, they like to race, they like to compete, they really like to win. So he'll definitely be eyeing that podium spot. P1 was this man right here, Quadrini. Granes got him off the line, took it to turn 1 and never looked back. First half of the race, Quadrini was keeping him honest, staying within a second for sure. But since then, yeah, I mean, Granes has really stretched his legs. Tremonti's got a 5-second penalty. He's 5.9 seconds clear of Smythe Adams right now, so he'll be trying to hold on to that. Sedlak has a 5-second penalty, 2.5 seconds clear. He could potentially lose quite a few positions for that. Capsy with a 20-second penalty. That's just going to be catastrophic. Odsits. Hang on. Odsityev has 15 seconds. That'll be pretty devastating as well. Nice battle here between Soda and Smythe Adams. But what we want to see is these two duke it out. I'm going to take my autopilot off, actually, so we can do that. The leader has just entered the final lap. Oh, and we have Angel getting in there sneakily as these guys enter the final lap as well. Things are really heating up, folks. I don't think he's going to actually be close. Well, he's not close enough to really force him into a mistake. However, if these two battling it out on the final lap causes a mistake, he's definitely close enough to swoop it from both of them. I wouldn't even count out the Ferrari behind him. What do you think, guys? You think Troyer is gonna pull it out? Yeah, I know. Granes is driving like an actual machine. Richard brings up a great point, guys. Be sure to give us that Prime sub if you have them. Honestly, I need to. This is actually, I think, my first time broadcasting on Twitch, so I need to familiarize myself with the Twitch stuff. Troyer, Richard's counting on you to hold it. Chase has been trying so hard all race. They've been racing like this literally the entire time. Oh, he gets in close. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh my God, somebody clip that. Somebody clip that.
The leader has finished the race.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, Granes just crossed the line, finished P1. Here comes Quadrini around the line, P2, well done to them. My mind was blown by that missile that just came into the pack. Troyer holds on to it, well done, look at him shaking it. Well done to those two for giving us a great race. Troyer and Chase, great race to watch. Troyer and Chase Jones as he goes off into the wall. We got lots of cars finishing now as it's pretty close race, guys. Here comes a whole slew of them across the line now. Solomon, Burkov, Dunn, Sorella, Heyman. From this angle, oh my gosh, what's going on back there? Come on, guys, finish the race. Finish the race. Oh my gosh. The stewards are not going to be happy with that. Not on stream. What did I do? Did I swear? I don't think I did anything. Oh, yeah, not on stream. I know, but did you see the absolute piss missile that came into that pack? I was a little distracted. And then I'm not sure what's going on. Someone hasn't crossed the line or something. Wow, my map is just... What we got here? My ACC TV is not working. I can see that there are cars on track, but I cannot get them. It says Dunn is in the pits. And everybody else... Oh, that's finished. That's weird. That was Quadrini. Maybe he just did a whole lap. Here we go. This is Angel, who's already finished as well. It's like PG. I'd pass that in PG. Maybe PG-13, but you could probably get away with that in PG. Did you see it, though? Did you see it? I gotta try and find it. Was it this? Nope. It was definitely one of these two. I'm so flabbergasted by that. But hang on, guys. I gotta actually leave the server real quick and reload so I can get everybody's numbers up. So BRB. Let me just throw up the screen. There you go. My game froze, so we are. Nope, that's stupid. I need better. My game froze, so it's booting back up. They should be just starting the formation lap right now, though, so we should still be able to get in time. Yeah, it's right, about to load the menu though. It just flashed for a second, so here we go. I'll be in there in a minute or so. All right, guys, I'm loading into the server right now. Loads into the rookie server. Oh, that would be funny. How funny would that have been? Wait a second, I don't recognize any of these. No. Predictions? Is Granes ahead or is Quadrini ahead? Or option C, a third player has entered the chat. Come on, load, 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 load.
Green light. Give it all you can.
All right, there we go. I gotta get ACC loading. Or ACC TV. We got Quadrini up in front. Smite Adams hunting them down. Granes in P2, so that's exciting. ACTV giving me a hard time getting into the thing. There we go. All right, and it said I had everybody, all liveries are synced, so I guess maybe we no, I had Europe selected from last season too, so we should be fine there. I just think like 377 liveries. Oh no! Big crash. We're definitely gonna have to run that back, guys. We are going to have to run that back. That was for the lead. It looks like Granes maybe just got him. Got him in the nose. What's the camera we're looking for? Here's what we're looking for. Yep, just a little. Falling a little too close. Interesting to see how big of a punishment the steward stole for that as it was for the lead of the race. Yeah, no, yeah, those camera angles are terrible. I just wanted it for that one view. Or that, just because he was following it so close. I wish I could have it set to, like, audio levels for different camera angles. So Granes will be your race leader after that. We've got a car in the pits. Not sure what's going on there. Nice little battle here. Ton of cars involved. So, okay, so we did definitely get some more liveries. There's Heyman's livery. I don't know what that is. Looks like it was stitched together. Kind of like it, though. Didn't have that last race. Further down the grid, we've got another tightly fought battle. Richard, look at Howling in that GTR, baby. Couple guys down here. Looks like one of them's been mixed in with some damage. You can see someone coming and pulling into the pits. Got quite a few cars in the pits, it looks like, repairing some damage. No doubt. 6, 7, and 8. Germani, Cowley, and Zankel closely following each other. Not closely enough to really be putting anyone under pressure, just close enough to let them know they're there, really. Kind of the same thing going on with 1 through 5. 2 and 3. Chase and Smite Adams running a little close, but they're on a racing team, so I imagine they're pretty comfortable doing that. Seems to be a bit quieter than Sprint 1. I'm thinking everybody kind of got punished harsh with those penalties, and they don't want to repeat that. Coming in with a nice closest grouping we have here with all these guys, but no one really running super close. Good time to throw on autopilot. Making a move around Purcell. Well done. Nice and tidy. And that was very opportunistic. Kind of sleeping, but let's see if I can get it back. Nope, I was waiting too far, but Purcell really just gave him too much room, and Troyer was like, I'll take that very much, or thank you very much. Right on, Richard. Thanks for popping in. You have a good one. Let's check in with Granes now, see if any punishment has been doled out. Jump up to Granes. No punishment yet has been delivered as my computer severely geeks out. Oh boy, what's going on? Couple more penalties coming into play now as we near the halfway mark in this race. 10, 15, 5. So those are all gonna be for collisions, not for track limits. So mayhaps the stewards just haven't gotten to Granes incident yet. Let's see where Quadrini ended up after that debacle. Just now leaving the pit, so he did have to pit after a while. No doubt should give us some nice overtakes to watch in the closing stages. He may have been in the pits forever though, who knows. And it looks like if I have autopilot going and the car selected, my computer really does not like it. Yep, that's it. Looking for some battles on track. In the back of the grid. Wow, it says there's another car right behind him, but I don't know. My computer's just not loading well. Wow, it's just my computer. Hey man, trying to hunt down Soda for that P9 spot. Now Soda's got a 15-second penalty, so that spot is as good as his if he can just stay with him. So no need to really force it and send himself into a mistake. But at the same time, if he thinks he's got a lot of pace to unload, he'll want to get around and see if he can catch up to any other cars. There's still 12 minutes left in the race. And you can see Zenkel not too far up ahead down the road. Certainly, if he thinks he's got the... If you've got enough pace to overtake Soda in front of you, you'd be thinking you've got enough pace to make a run at Zenkel as well. Zenkel. However, Imola is an incredibly challenging track to make an overtake on. Does look like he gets side by side to him, and honestly, Soda may know that he's got the 15-second penalty and may have just sort of ceded that position as to not try to impair him too much, as battling with Heyman for the next 12 laps just to maintain that one position might back them up into all the other cars behind him and cause that 15 seconds to be rather than, you know, a couple places. Could be a whole lot of positions lost. Great little overtake from Heyman there. Nice racing from the boys. Could this be? Yep, here we go. Troyer and Marsh with the battle. Marsh looking like Troyer's looking like he's got the speed. He's got the inside now too, so you got to think he's going to get it done. And he certainly does. And you can see who is that behind him? That's another Ferrari. So that is not going to be that's a blue flag behind them. So nothing to worry about. Might have something. Oh, computer. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. Don't do this. I can't get him to load. It's just him. Really top tier stuff. It looks like he's just really on him, but it's tough to tell. Different camera angle. There we go. Here we've got Germani and Cowley. Now Germani does have a 5-second lead, and your tower there is going to say that he's got almost 5 seconds to the car behind him, so I'm beginning to think that's not the battle on track. Let's see, Cowley is in a Ferrari, and that's a Ferrari behind him. No, I'm sorry, Germani has 5 seconds to Hill, but half a second to Cowley. Yeah, that makes sense. So especially with the 5-second penalty, you got to be thinking, unless you think you have the pace to run away. I would be thinking about letting Cowley pass me, and then just sitting in his toe and using Cowley to get ahead of the guy, because you can see who's that right behind him, Zankel, and then Heyman briefly in the distance. So I would let Cowley and Zankel by and just stay in their toe and see if I can get a 5-second gap to Heyman behind me. But, that's just me. And I'm just a rookie. I cannot get over that Ferrari. Why was it going so fast in the opposite direction of everybody else? Yuri and Odyetsev having a nice back and forth between each other. Odyetsev has 5 seconds, so even if he gets around, he's still got some work to do. Lara ahead of them, who's only 6 seconds ahead of them, has a drive-through penalty as well, so they will be swooping that. They can almost honestly capitalize on the 10 seconds of Abelstead and the 15-second penalty of Soda. And if these guys really keep their pace up, they might even top 10 with those penalties. Odyetsev is all over the back of that GTR though right now, really trying to find a way around. I'm sure he's thinking about that 5-second penalty. Maybe can't even tell what's going on ahead of him. Obviously that 5 second does hurt his chances of top 10ing. Oleha, Ulela. Not too far off. Honestly, it's gonna get it based on that 5-second penalty of Odyetsev. And could even sneak their way into the top 10. Let's see, if we look at... So he's got 7. He almost got 10 seconds there. Looks like that gap is growing to the top 10 since I've said that. There's Lara serving the drive-thru right now, so they'll get a nice move up that. 9. It's gonna put us at 13-ish. 16. 18. We got about 20 seconds to the top 10. And Soda's got a 15-second penalty, so they need to make up about 5 seconds if they want a top 10. Looks like things are heating up here in the battle for second place. Though it is just those BSR boys being hunted down by Angel still. Oh, we got 5 minutes left. These BSR boys, they race clean, but they race hard. They'll definitely start battling each other. I don't think they're just gonna team orders it. I mean, there's no benefit to either. At the same time, they certainly won't want to be ruining each other's races. But we'll be hoping they put each other under some pressure. Remember, guys, Patreon is the easiest way for you to show love for ORL. Multiple tiers of membership, so many great benefits that come with each of them. Definitely stop by our Patreon page, Odyssey Racing League, and check it out and find one that's right for you. Obviously, none of this is possible without you guys, or without funding, which also comes from Patreon. So, yeah, if you're wanting to show some love, that'd be awesome. I know things have been going great for us. We would love to be offering more cash prize events in the future. But got to keep the cash coming in to do so. And I will say, the top tier of the Patreon comes with esports coaching, which I personally have used to shave 3 seconds per lap off my times after a 1-hour session. So if you're looking to get faster, or just looking to really dive in and get some, get your feet wet, understand everything there is about sim racing, because it took me 2-3 years and I still don't know very much. Definitely worth checking out, guys. And then obviously SimGrid, Odyssey Racing League, tons of events. We've got so many different great series going on, and then all kinds of one-off events as well, being updated all the time also. So definitely a good spot to follow. Make sure your notifications are turned on, and then check back periodically. And let's see here, folks. If he hasn't gotten one now, he hasn't gotten one. 15 seconds has been doled out to Granes. For that rear end on Quadrini. So that's gonna drop him 5, 10, 6, 10, 6, somewhere between 7th and 5th place. That will promote Smythe Adams to the race leader, which hopefully means these boys start going for it, as we see Chase maybe struggling with grip a little bit there on the rear. Coming around that corner. Elsewhere on track, it's 12 and 13. Looks like they're trying to navigate some blue flags. (17 and 16).
Final lap now.
Ulela. Is that right? No, that's 17 and 26. It was just covered up. My bad. So not a lot of battles on track other than these two gentlemen right here. Oh, Chase. Chase. Not sure if that was to save himself from losing control or kind of make sure he stays ahead there. Certainly doesn't want to lose his podium, this 2-3 finish for BSR on the final lap. All right. I'm not a huge fan of the Helicam, so we'll wait a little longer to switch to it. But it's the easiest one to get the ending shots from for sure. And where's our boy? So David Granes, P1 by a pretty large margin in Sprint 1. Crossing the finish line with a 15-second penalty, so it will not be P1 today. He will be the first car across the line, however. P1 will fall to this man I share a name with, Nathan Smythe Adams. P3 will be Chase Jones. P4, I can't click on, is Angel. David Hill in P5, much better finish than the first part of the sprint. Zankel in P8, crossing the line in 28. You've got Quadrini with that unfortunate accident. Soda in P9. Abelstead in 10. 11 is Heyman. Troyer coming in. Wow, this camera angle is terrible. Hang on, let me get a different camera angle for you guys. All right. Howling in that GTR in P15, followed by Odysseev. Uleha in 17. Forsblom in P18. P19, we've got Purcell. Partes in P20, followed closely behind by Capsy. Lara in 22. 22nd with that drive-through. And then in 23rd and 27th place, you've got Barry Dunn and Sorella finishing it out. Give me just a moment, guys, and I will go ahead and pull up the highlight reel for you all to take a look at. All right, guys. Here's the highlight reel for you guys. I'll let this roll out all the way through, so anybody that wants to see this back on the replay, happy to watch. So, some very exciting racing. Big shout out to Granes and Quadrini. Can't wait to see you guys battling it out for the rest of the season for sure. BSR boys, be looking for you guys to give them a bit more of a challenge later on in the season as well. Great racing from you guys also. Great racing really throughout the whole entire grid. Now that I think about it, we had some awesome battling regardless of positions. Just really looking forward to the rest of season 11 here at Europe Odyssey Racing League. I'm Nate Schreiber. You guys drive safe, and we'll catch you next week. And don't forget, we've got, let me see, I definitely won't remember them all, but I know on Wednesdays we've got Rookies America. Thursdays we've got our America's Pro-Am race, which is kind of the featured series, and then obviously it is not this coming Saturday, but every other Saturday, our GT Pro Series is on Saturdays. That's the really big one. They're playing for the cash prize there. And then Sundays. Europe with me. So thanks a lot, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. Give us a follow if you haven't already. And I'll catch you next week.
Okay, we can't apply anything else because we lead us for this race.
Okay. We tried. We got through all of them. There's a few that we need to look at after the race.
Yep. So the last two were NFA, weren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, there was multiple crashes. There was like 2 or 3 crashes that caused like half the grid to go off.
Oh, he's on to that. That's not that bad. You should have been here for the rookie one.